Roger. 2,000 feet.
So today I went up to Bather, to John Arroyo's house and to his wonderful shed, and he helped me put together my dragon frame. The dragon frame was produced by Stefan, and these are all the bits that were in there when we built it. I quickly need to show you John's shed, which is pretty amazing. We've got the telly over there with Emmerdale on, but it is Saturday morning and not Thursday night. It's just what you call a proper man shed.
A man cave.
A man cave, yes. Better. My man cave at home is a bit more studio-like, but this is a proper man cave. So cut out the posts and then mark it up, ready to drill them out, which is a bit of a potch, but it's the only thing we can do. Or the only thing that can be done.
Don't tell Steph.
Well, you'll probably see this video.
Oh shit. Said he don't like it.
Really?
Let's get a pilot in there.
So, drilling out the holes. Of course, not many people have a bench drill. Which makes it all a little bit easier.
Everybody's using clean flight.
From what I understand, from everything I've been reading and watching, it seems to be Clean Flight is the one that's leading the way now. So, once again, I was going to... Last night was terrible, I was so busy. Once I got home, I had to edit a video, which I've got to redo. Right, so, after a bit of argy-bargy, so to speak, John, talk us through this.
Right, before we solder this, the key is to test it, check it, because they won't cover it under warranty if you start your solder into it.
Right.
So the first thing we do is plug it into Clean Flight and check it out. So I plugged it in.
It didn't blow up. Apparently, didn't smoke. There we go. Pretty lights.
So connect to it. First thing it says is enter a seal. Right. The firmware that needs to be updated to the latest firmware. So what we'll do, we'll disconnect out of there, and I will update the firmware. Choose the board. It's a Naze, and we'll start off with the latest stable one, which is 1.13. So I'm going to load the firmware online. So it very quickly downloaded, and now I'm going to flash the firmware. It's now programming the board with the new firmware.
Amazing. And a few years ago you wouldn't have been able to do this like this, would you?
Yeah, it's changed. Everybody used to use base flight. Base flight was quite popular. Clean Flight duplicated basically what base flight did and took it further forward. So Clean Flight is probably the standard bit of software that everybody uses. There's Beta Flight has come out since. A lot of people are raving about Beta Flight, and yeah, they've got all the fancy manoeuvres and high-speed rolls, but to start off with, Clean Flight is perfectly acceptable, and you can do just about everything. Unless you're an advanced pilot, I would stick with Clean Flight.
Well, there we go. Brilliant.
So we now connect.
Okay, so this is a bit that I was quite petrified about, which was soldering, but I'm just going to watch John here now.
Right.
I've got the camera in.
Always tin the iron, get a little bit of solder on the end, because you want it to make thermal contact. Yep. So it's a case of touching, and adding solder, and then removing.
Wow. Do that again, that was very quick.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's touching what you're soldering.
Yeah.
Add the solder and then remove.
Yeah. So basically, you're heating up what it is you're soldering first, and then touching the solder to it.
And then remove. So you're not getting any more heat till redo the centre one.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Oh.
So you've got to.
So the build is going really, really well. I'd say what, 90% done.
Yep.
Maybe even a bit more. But
we've got the quad set up, it's ready for testing.
Yeah.
Flight controllers in place. Power ready for FPV. Receivers in place. That just needs to be stuck in there.
Yeah.
Decide what we're going to do with the antennas. Motors are all fixed in.
And looking good. And then there's been this modification here for the receiver.
Right, for the video transmitter, it's got a selection button and a set of LEDs. So what we've decided to do is we're going to have it so it's out the back, like so. And we've cut the slots so that you can see the LEDs, and you can also get to the selection button with the use of a pen or a small screwdriver. So yeah, we can change channel on the fly.
Excellent. Looking good.
What we need to do now is fix that into position.
So almost finished on the build. We had one kind of problem, but that's been remedied, no problem at all. John has been brilliant, I have to say. I've learnt an awful lot, because there's stuff that John has done that you wouldn't know what to do. So having seen that, maybe on my next build, because I've still got a PBM in there, a board. I've still got a board and 4 B heli ESCs, so I might put those in something else. Who knows? But the 4-in-1 is the way to go. What do you reckon, John?
Yep, absolutely. Saves a lot of space.
Without a doubt. You can see how neat it looks in there.
A few moments later.
So, after a few hours, one error, which we won't talk about, here we have it. Here we have it, completely finished. What do you reckon, John?
Excellent, can't wait to fly it.
Yeah?
It'll be great. Got plenty of pitch on there, and you've got potential for more.
Yeah. What do you think of the 4-in-1?
4-in-1 was good. It was very space saving. Wasn't particularly complicated or difficult to work with. We've tested it on the software, so we know it's actually functioning as it should do.
We use Clean Flight.
We use Clean Flight. We spun the motors, so we checked orientation. The motors are spinning in the right direction, so yeah, it's just get some props on it, get it bound to your transmitter, and fly.
And away we go.
Fly like you stole it.
Yeah. So what's the saying, John?
Buy one and build it.
Yeah, there you go. Buy one and build it.
Yeah.